the United States is up to something quite nefarious. CENTCOM launched today their first ever multinational attack drone task force. What this means is that CENTCOM will now be using most countries' drones to conduct attacks from now on. And you guessed it, on the Islamic Republic. Who else? Oh, man. This will be probably, other than Ukraine's, it'll be the first. It's the United States military's first dedicated one-way attack drone squadron. It's a unit completely made up of drones. This is the idea behind it. Let's make this a little bit larger for you guys. Whoa, so many lines. Crazy. Interesting. This is the drone task force. Do you guys, by the way, look at the things here in the image? Everything you see here is a drone. Drone. These are water drones, underwater drones, one-way Shahed, Lucas drones, everything. This entire unit is drones. That is it. And that's the US military's first one. Guess they're going to test out their new toys on the IRGC. Technology is moving up. Isn't that cool?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's the future of war.
Yeah, absolutely. And in addition to that, over here in Qatar, we see more refueling aircraft landing in the Al Udeid base. The space has been under attack by the IRGC over the past few months multiple times. And as a result, because the missiles took so little time to get here, about a minute or two, the US evacuated the base of refueling tankers completely. Now they're back. They're back. We got twice as many today as we did yesterday. So it's going up. I think yesterday we had 4. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. Yep, over the 2 tarmacs there. So that's pretty encouraging in my opinion. Why would we be moving aircraft back into the line of fire if we weren't going to use them? So here it is. You got 7 over there on the first tarmac, and then you have a single one, kind of lonely, over here. These are the staging areas. Previously, there were about 40 here during peak operational readiness. We're going back up to 8. Yesterday, we had 4. The couple days before that, we had 0.
What if that's because they're feeling safe, that nothing is going to happen? That there's also that take. No?
That's also what we said about them moving out of the region as well. They felt like things were dying down, so they wanted to move them out. But I've only seen them here when we assume strike positions. And largely the American military analysts say that these refueling aircraft are currently being used to provide escorts throughout the Strait of Hormuz. And that's why they're closer. That's why there's only 8 of them as well.
Okay.
So we're continuing to do escorts, and let's take a look at Libya. I hate to say this, guys. Libya was hit once again. This oil facility that they have here, I don't know.
By Libya, right? By who?
Probably. No one's claiming responsibility, but this is the 4th strike on Libyans by someone. So
Libyans.
They had their major general assassinated this week. They also had their oil facilities hit. What little stability, which was probably nothing in Libya, is once again, looks like going back into chaos. We also have some assassinations. Over here in the east of Iran, in the city of Zabul, another IRGC member we showed you on yesterday. Well, today, an airspace major of the IRGC was assassinated, and he is currently on life support in the hospital. Oh man, that really sucks. Anyway, Looks like more and more people are getting active against the IRGC. That's actually the second one in 48 hours. Actually, third one. Yeah, third one. Oof. It's not a great day to be an IRGC member, in my opinion. Don't sign up. So, time for a cool clip. Last night, as you guys may have seen, there was a solar eclipse. And at the same time, over here in Istanbul, we actually had a meteor that almost hit the city. This starts disintegrating right
What?
there. And if I
God
was
is now
Turkey,
God is now entering the war?
I mean, look at that.
Is that
If
real?
I, yeah, if I saw this though, um, I would think it's probably the IRGC. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, it's a meteor. I'd be like, they're attacking.
Like God is like, I think God is like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. If you're not gonna finish this, I'm just gonna finish this myself. Who do we start with? Turkey. I mean, not a bad place to start. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that would have freaked me out. Although, I mean, it just burns up, right? It just goes there, starts burning up, disintegrated. All right, it's all good. But right there, I'd be probably
Premature.
having to change my pants right there. Uh, yeah, not the bestest of times. And speaking of things that might be usually hitting the water, looks like the Russian interceptors are the ones usually hitting the water at this time. Go straight into the ocean there. The Russians are not doing so well, ladies and gentlemen. And just so I show you this clip, let's talk about Russia for a second. They're still on track to get destroyed by the Ukrainian armed forces, but also for the first time, Russia is importing gasoline. They have such a massive shortage, and they just had another major oil facility hit last night, knocking it completely out. They are not doing so well. They're doing incredibly bad. We're telling you guys that they have to start shipping oil through this route over to sell it, which is leaving some of their ships frozen in ice, and they have no choice. But now they are bringing in oil from India. They're importing gasoline from India. They've never done that before. They've never had to do that. This is the first time. So they're not doing so well. At the same time, they're still managing to send weapons through the IRGC. So, you know, you lose and you lose, I guess.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.